Welcome to another Tech Tuesday. Tech Tuesdays are brought to you by NMDelt, a professional learning project of Propel. In this series, we will look at Microsoft and some of the applications and useful tools for educators. In this installment, we are exploring Outlook. As a refresher from our infograph sent last week, Outlook is an information manager that includes email, calendars, and task management. When we click on a specific message that we have gotten, it will open up the tab bar that shows you all of the options that you have, which include ignore and block, which ignore means to ignore from the sender, whereas block puts it into spam. Deleting the message or archiving it or reporting it as spam. Of course, we also have the reply all and forward. Those are the standard ones. One of the new ones that it has on here that isn't typical on your other email is the meeting option. The meeting option is a follow-up to whatever email that was provided, and it gives you a standard template of creating and setting up a meeting time and date. Now, if we look at the new option, when we're creating a new email, there are a couple of different features that you see here. Mail is just to create a standard email. Mail from a template is really nice because if you have a template that you want to customize or insert, especially when looking at the mail merge, this is very helpful to creating those standardized emails to go to specific people. Creating an event allows you to create an email that has an event options to set up times in meetings, or you could send an email to a specific group. Creating an email is pretty standard. You have the to, the CC, and the subject line, which you can input with whatever information that you are needing. Once you start adding this information and you start typing into your body of your message, you'll see that the top part opens up some more options. And on the left-hand side, these are the formatting options, which are pretty standard of what you would see in, say, a Microsoft document. I can toggle this light background and it'll change it from that darker tone light to a lighter tone. This again is just for your personal preference, and it does not reflect it when it gets sent to the recipients. Now, attaching a file is very important, as there are some different options that are here. The first option is to attach a file or to look at from your device. These are going to be direct file uploads from your computer that are either PDFs, Word docs, images, and typically are used when it's a finalized document and you're not wanting any collaboration, you're just wanting review or to send information. The OneDrive option are specifically for documents that are stored in your cloud or OneDrive. These are shared documents, ongoing collaboration, and usually larger files. Now, with this kind of document, it does not send a copy, it rather sends a link. And so this is definitely typically used for collaboration. Upload and share is one that you are sending typically larger documents that require to be uploaded to OneDrive to be saved in that drive in order to send it, and it sends it as a link rather than in traditional attachments. This is when an email size exceeds its limit, which is around 20 to 25 megabytes, just depending on your Outlook device. Now, with these options, some of the different things and the reasons you want to kind of pay attention to them is when you are sending it as a OneDrive or an upload and share, these sometimes have other permissions that need to be open. So just be mindful of that, because when you send it, sometimes it will not let the recipient open it if you haven't changed all the shared settings. When you're finalizing your email, one of the things you want to do is add a signature. As you can see, I already have a signature on here, but let's say I am in different roles and I'm needing a different signature to go out to this specific group of recipients. What I can do is go up, and up at the top on the toolbar, it says signature. When I click on it, it'll give me the options of pre-existing signatures that I have or to create a new one. To create a new one, I simply click in it, give it a title or a nickname so that I remember which one I want to toggle on, and then fill in my signature information and hit save when done. Now I can toggle between the different types of signatures, and all I have to do that is hit signature, click on the name of the signature that I want to use, and it will automatically update The last helpful feature that we're going to take some time looking at is the polls option, which is really helpful when you're wanting to get a lot of information from a lot of different people in one quick motion. So when you click on poll, it's not just your typical poll of people going in there and saying yes or no, I can meet at this time or anything like that, but you have polls of a multiple choice, quiz, word cloud, ratings, or rankings. And this is just to help get quick feedback from your recipients.